Good morning. I got the combine here last night. It is calm and damp, wet, moist this morning. So it'll be at least noon until we can start going. So that gives me 4 hours this morning to get everything put together. Then I believe if the breeze does pick up and it dries out and the beans are ready, we won't know until the combine is in the field. I will have a window from noon to 4, maybe to 5, push it to 6 to get maybe 1 truckload of beans. Field opened up, 1 truckload into town before it rains tomorrow morning. So there is a window of opportunity. Let's try to capture it. We'll use the 345, move the planter out of the shop, open this door, and then get the grain cart hooked up. Header hooked up on the combine. Soybeans. Is today the day? 1 year ago, yesterday, was my first load of soybeans. We are here. Fast approaching, folks. And here we go, folks. We are in the WIC building where I store seed tenders, a motor, and a box of parts. Those planter parts are probably for sale. Need to put those on Marketplace. Case IH, 12-row, 30-inch chopping corn head needs to come out, and we'll just leave that outside. Might put it back in here if it's going to rain. McDon 35-foot draper head. Love this head. This is like my 3rd or 4th McDon. I had a 20-footer, 25, 30-foot, and actually no, I started with a 25-foot, then a 30, and now this 35. I don't know my next draper head if it'll be 40 or 35. I really like the 35 foot. I like 12-row corn head. I really enjoy 14-row soybean head. Not sure why, it just seems to fit and work the way I harvest. I have the forklift, so I alone can pull this out. Removed the H because it wouldn't start. It was close, but it didn't start, so got that out with the forklift. Here we go, heads coming out. Soybean draper pulled out of the building with the forklift. 8250 combine, 2021, with, for my own purposes, timestamp, 600 engine hours, I think 400 separator hours. I could not tell you exactly how many separator hours we will put on this machine, but doing a little quick run through, it finished on corn last year. I forgot when I was done, cleaned the entire machine, and then I went over to Laura's farm and helped her, and we did a Case IH versus John Deere combine video. That was a lot of fun, but when I drove it back home, I forgot to clean it out again. It's not too bad, but oops. We are running the Estus concaves or modules, depending on what area or state you are in. I like my Case IH round bar modules or grates. What do I call them? Good grief, I'm getting hung up. But the Estus concaves are better. They're kind of like a round bar, but then they're notched out here. Let's see if I can get you in there to see. Yeah, they're not fully round. There's a little notch right there. So they sent them out to me, and I got them. I was already done with beans last year by the time I got these in for corn, but they were beautiful in corn. Now we will see how well they shine in soybeans. Are we going to be out there today? You can see I forgot to open this door and clean that out. Naughty Cale. I'll open up the unloading auger and run that for a bit and dump it on the ground. Here, everything else looks good. Fresh oil change. I changed it. We're going to 2nd gear, and I engaged the chopper knife. Pull this handle down so you can get the chopper knives engaged. 2nd gear for the rotor so we can spin it, I don't know, 750, 850, depending on the bean conditions. You squeeze this plate together and push it in. That is for high speed. For the chopper, that's how you run it on soybeans. That's pretty much the settings. This machine is set up with automatic harvest command. So it's got a camera looking at my grain sample And I don't know if we will run that or if I will manually do it. I'm old enough and run combines long enough that I like to just manually set it and then check behind the machine. We did run the automatic last year and it was amazing. It did everything. It made me a believer out of it, but trust, but verify. All right, we'll put the these things back on and hook up the head. I shouldn't dump the corn here, should I?
No, probably not.
I left the batteries connected. Will it start? All right, nice thing about this, single point connection for almost everything, and it's all done from this side, so we only have one PTO shaft. So, these dog latches, J-hooks, hook in right there, move that out, and you get that in, so that is locked in from the top and the bottom. All of your hydraulics go into here, put it in like that. That gets locked in, so our hydraulics are all connected. And then your CAN bus, that's not CAN bus system. Your electrical wiring, so the combine can talk to the draper head, goes in here. Now it knows it's a draper and we're probably doing soybeans. PTO shaft, which is 1,000, should go in if I take that over. Pull that back. And that's it. Man, I love hooking and unhooking this machine. Hopefully we get all of our soybeans done first and then go to corn. So we only have to do this once, but we will see. 226 gallons, Ethan, on the fill. Are you paying that bill? That's expensive. Hopefully, we can harvest an entire field with one fuel tank, because that entire field of crop is going to have to pay for just the fuel. Does that math work, Ethan?
It should work.
Sure you want to farm?
Wouldn't want to do anything else.
That's a great attitude. At least we're having fun out here. At least we get along really well and we're having family bonding time.
There we go.
Most days. Farming with family.
Yeah. Technology.
Don't lose your finger.
Oh my.
That's handy.
This thing's sweet.
Let's not get too carried away with your happiness. Before working on the head or being underneath the head, put that safety latch
Safety first.
in latch. Okay, we're done.
I think so.
Now those won't drag. We might
Maybe?
think about replacing some of this stuff. Let's get a few acres on.
This thing is awesome.
Is this grandma's
Don't tell Grandma.
pruning, hedging? Well, it's Milwaukee, so
It can do anything.
it can do anything.
Probably wire in.
All right, Ethan, you tried to get the truck out of this muddy mess this morning. Good job. Do you think? I think I have a lot better chance.
Yeah,
Maybe not because of my skill, but because of all the mud.
I mean, the result of trying to get out is on
Right
the
up
it's on the
for
exhaust.
traction. Now you're gonna have to wash your truck. We want to get rid of this Wilson trailer and hook onto the Tempy trailer. This trailer doesn't belong on this truck. We'll get the good one. This is kind of like our third backup trailer, so we'll get it out. Video to let this truck air up unless everybody wants to see it sit here airing up. Did you have diff lock in?
Yeah, I did.
Good thing the trailer brakes don't work on this Wilson trailer, so we really don't need air for that.
Second or third?
Yeah, you need wheel speed. I sometimes go fifth or sixth.
If you can do it,
Did you use one low reverse or high reverse?
high reverse.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Oh, that's why we had all this.
That's why you have this right there.
This is not stuck. What's wrong with it? Update, I want to do a burnout in this semi truck, but I don't have anybody here to film it. So would you guys know if it even happened? We'll have Ethan check all the tires for air pressure. And I'm going to get in the combine. We're going to make a poke. Oh, here. While I have you, I want to show this cool kit. Tractor relief tool. So if you have a hydraulic fitting that is under pressure, you can clamp this on. These are for Pioneer. Clamp this on the end of your fitting and then screw this in and it will poke out just like this and depress the hydraulic line that is plugged, and it will let the hydraulic oil drain out. So for safety, buy these things. Tractor relief toolkit. They come in all shapes and sizes. We got, I think, all of them out here. Oh, and a keychain. So thank you, Tractor Relief Tool. I don't remember the name of the guy, owner, operator, but I've always thought about and wanted one of these. Oh, great, flat face for skid steers. So here's my plug for these. I've used them once and they work amazingly. Felt much safer by using them. Thanks, Tractor Relief Tool. Now let's go get in the combine. What a beautiful day here in Nebraska. It seems like it takes one full day just to get everything ready, set up, so you can poke into the field. It's very possible that we might find other issues once we are out there, but that's why we're doing it today, the day right before the rain, so if we have issues, we can get those fixed and taken care of. Oh, I got to get used to climbing up that one-handed when I'm carrying all of my snacks. Welcome to the 2021 Case IH 8250. iPad, so we can store and send all my yield and moisture data to the cloud. This runs everything else. It also looks at moisture and yield. Oh baby, we need air conditioning. I hope this harvest doesn't go too long, but I want it to go long because I love harvest. It's very possible where I'll be in a hoodie and the heater going full blast. So timestamp this early September, mid-September. It's hot when we start, and then it's freezing when we finish corn. Memory device is full. Don't worry about it.
Oh, baby.
Ethan, we're doing it.
We actually made it to harvest.
Who's excited? Me or you? More excited. All right, we took a moisture sample by this little secret door where I put my foot all the time. You're not supposed to. And I also don't trust this moisture monitor, but 11.2. My moisture monitor was not working in the combine. They're a little bit wetter than that. We'll take this sample home to the real moisture tester, but it's a go regardless. Here, you take that. And oh, I think I broke a sickle too. There we go. Harvest 2025 is kicking off. Good job.
You made it.
Ready to take a break? Go get some iced tea, coffee, lunch,
Yeah.
or grind all
Hard
night.
day's work.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so this is the best it will be today or the next few days. So this is prime cutting time.
I'll get those tires ready and get you a semi.
Great. Let's check that sickle. These sickle sections are pretty bad. This is the one we're going to replace. They're pretty smooth. I don't think we did much at the end of the year last year. I think we just kind of limped by. So I'll continue limping by. And then if it rains, then we'll get it in the shop and we'll probably pull the entire sickle section. So I'm going to replace that one. It is wet from an inch 36 hours ago. 5/8?
Nope.
3/4?
11/16.
Ah,
So
I've got to get my metric system correct. Yeah, go ahead and take.
section
Wait,
off.
this it's this one over here. Oh
That
shoot!
one covered with mud.
Well,
This
or
one.
both of them. This one's broken.
This one's pretty bad too.
All right, let's do them both. Take this one off, all right, and then we will get very good at replacing sickle sections. These are really easy to do, but first time this year. That's what the sickle sections look like. Throwing stars, and they are very sharp. Use gloves. Okay, here we are back in the shop, and we need to go, I don't think it's 8. That's corn. 7 soybeans. There we go. Perfect. Dump our little sample in there. Hit load. It drops down into a cup and then gets swept. So that'll give us our volumetric size. So we know how many pounds per bushel, which isn't a big deal. We're just really looking for the moisture at this point. Oh, baby. Right on the money. We will run it. That's good enough. So we won't get a full truck into the co-op tonight. We're going to load the truck tonight. But I will tell you, leaving soybeans, hot soybeans, sit on a truck overnight will add 1 point of moisture. So tomorrow morning, it'll be 13.4, which is still a go. So all things green light. Let's get back in the machine and go. Got the sickles changed, and we are ready to celebrate. Empty. Need more. Here we go. It is happening, folks. First pass of 2025. It is September 16th, and the beans are 11, 12, and 13 moisture. in this pass. So we will keep going, load the truck tonight, and maybe load 2 trucks. It's Tuesday. We'll see how well it works, how late I can go. I am not pushing the combine right now. We're just taking it easy. I did set it to automatic, so all of this rotor, chopper, sieves are all working automatically because I have, let's see, yeah, that button right there, and then you'll see the A right there means everything behind me should be working to my advantage, eliminating loss out the back and efficiency and throughput. Hopefully. Good beans. Unfortunately, grain tank is full, so maybe they are good beans. Unfortunately, I have not calibrated the yield monitor, so don't, no yield tweets. Don't let that spook you. If that would be the yield, that would be fantastic. If we could average 80 bushels to the acre for this whole thing. I think these are Pioneer beans, I don't remember which number, 2.3 maturity, some of the earliest beans I've ever planted. If they are indeed this good, I will plant early beans early all the time. Continue that progression. 2025. Oh, I'm a happy boy. All right, pain point number 1. We got the grain cart hooked up, but this PTO shaft will not slide. For some reason, it got pushed up in here and it's maybe rusty or bent on the inside. So we are trying to make this slide out to hook into the PTO. And of course, we greased everything. So there's grease on everything and it will not come out. What'd I break?
I think it broke free.
Broke free, or did we break something? Oh, yay. Why don't we take this all the way off and grease it?
Yep. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, it
Or
was
WD-40.
clogged up.
Yeah. Let's grease.
Let's grease.
Grease with the WD-40 and dirt is
Yeah,
rusty.
okay.
Alice used grease.
We're going grease. We got grease all over everything, so might as well just grease everything and then grab the steering wheel and the combine. All right, well, wouldn't you know it, I actually do need it for the hydraulic hoses. This one is full of pressure, and it's the last hose going in. So you hook it on there, and then this should lead it safely and securely.
That works.
Oh, these things are awesome. Now, should be able to get it in. Oh, hallelujah. Thank you. Tractor relief tool. All shapes and sizes. That is handy and safe. First day is the biggest and hardest day. We got the grain cart hooked up. Now I'm back here, all covered in grease and the good stuff. Now we have extra tools. I will start making a round. We lost our breeze and we're getting cloud cover. So that means we are in trouble. So the right on the edge beans, they might get tougher to cut here shortly. Oh, and rain's coming. But I feel good to be this far ahead. What do we got here? Parking brake, accelerator, handle, stick. This is how you drive this stuff. And you've got you got a double tilt angle on the steering wheel. I'll run you guys through everything that we are doing. We are empty. Truck has one dump in it. Turn the separator on. You lift this and run it forward. Turn the head on. Lift this up and run it forward. Kind of like air traffic, airplane controls, I guess. All right, I'll put you down and get you going. On the stick here, we push return to cut. Should automatically lower the head.
5.45
Full blast. right, first load on the go. Is this a good time? Do I remember what button? Is this a good time to try to run it? Film it while we're doing it? 80%. Ooh, pivot track, mud, debris. Engine load, 80% engine load. It'll take us a little bit to get set. I better speed up. Mauricio better slow down. I need to call him. It's getting tough. Do you know how I know how? Because I plugged up a little bit. Now I'm running the feeder in reverse. You put this in reverse, put it forward, and then one of these switches here, I think this one, you press this, and it will reverse the feeder house. Kind of chew up that stuff, and then I press it forward. It should run it forward, only for a little bit. We'll try it again. We might be quitting for the night, folks. Good day, though. Super excited to be out here. You think I can go forward? Maybe. All right, this is why you quit early, and it would be way too tough. That was the perfect round. All right, Adam was driving a heavy loaded truck, and the fields are wet. We did get an inch of rain. So I'm gonna try to get this. He stopped, which is good.
Maybe I shouldn't have. I mean, I don't know. I thought
Usually when you have momentum, you don't, but
I felt it getting really sticky, and I thought the best bet would just be leave it because I'm not trying to get a trailer extremely stuck. Maybe I should have just went. Yeah, that's muddy. I honestly think that was the worst part of the field. Everything else seems totally fine. Good grief, these roots. They're big.
made it, and you will learn. This is just a learning experience. I must have a blown airbag because this did not air up, but I don't hear a leak. Yeah.
Ew.
Nothing. So that's, now we know there's one more thing we need to fix. I think we can run it. I don't think it's a big deal.
It's just a little lower.
Flat. It'll just be squatted a bit till we get to go on. Well, chance of rain tonight. The boys brought all the vehicles home to park in the shop since we have the green cart and combine in the farm shop. So all I'm left with is the 8R. Boo-hoo. Love this tractor. Love to drive it. So I'll drive this home, park it in the shop, and have supper. I am going to try to do daily harvest videos. Would you guys like me to just do daily harvest videos? What if it rains and we're not harvesting? You want me to video daily? Anyway, that is nearly impossible. Anybody that does daily videos, that would have to be about a full-time job. This tractor also has wonderful lights. Where are they? Nope. Good grief, when was the last time I drove this thing? Try that one. There we go. And we are off. Have to remember this tractor all over again. Maybe. See you tomorrow.